And we have built this grassroots coalition together, and we will continue to be heard. We mustn't forget that collective action is hard work, and it sometimes remains unseen. There are sleepless nights. There are times when we feel like nothing has been achieved. We experience the loss of friends and family by the way of alienation and unintentional neglect while doing the work, and sometimes we feel as if no one cares. But I am here to tell you that this collective is family and that we care. We can no longer sit amongst our separate spheres of influence talking about change. We move where the work needs to happen, and we bring impact from action. No one is left out of this movement. When our movement becomes impact, we see the lives of our neighbors improve. When our movement becomes impact, we see strategic planning and tangible outcomes in our collective community. And when our movement becomes impact, we see how strong our resolve truly is. When organizers have a large undertaking and we want to get a healthy outlook on an extended amount of work ahead, we make a plan. Folks, I would like to offer you, the people of Kansas, 3 actionable items that can take place within yourself to move us in this space and throughout the spaces that we travel back to. The Reverend Sarah Oglesby Dunnigan says that 95% of this work is being present while being humble. People of Kansas, the first thing that one must do when showing up with humility is to listen to those directly impacted and marginalized by the issues of our state and our world. And as we are not right all of the time, we must accept and receive our accountability for when we are wrong. It is guaranteed to be uncomfortable 100% of the time, but that is when the real change can occur, and discomfort means we are changing the status quo and lifting up the voices of the people. And that brings me to my second actionable item. Yasmari Rodriguez says that the real work happens when we reach out to those individuals who would not show up to be in this room. Take a look around and ask yourself, personally, who do you know that could have benefited from hearing any of these stories told today? Who here knows someone who couldn't get a ride or get off of work for this event? Maybe they didn't even know about the people's state of the state. Maybe a person sometimes only sees their own struggle on a daily basis while they are continually ignored and downtrodden by a system that was rigged to coldly discard them in a prison cell or put them out on the streets. And people of Kansas, we cannot continue to build coalition in such a disjointed manner. And finally, after we show up as humbly as we can, and once we have identified and included those who are not in the room, we must put positivity into actual action. My third and final actionable item is to make sure that we are not prepared. No, we must over-prepare. By knowing the obstacle we face together, by forming our list of demands, by staying educated on these issues, that is how we truly stand the test of time. I would encourage you to leverage your skills, your time, your influences, your privileges, whatever they might be, to find a cause and get behind it. For some of you, that may be a writing letter campaign. For others, phone banking is more instinctive. And for some of you, a display of civil disobedience is more in your lane. But today, folks, a sensible thing is to take the brochure given to you by the registration team to your legislators. Write a note on the back, sign your name, list your personal demands. You are powerful. The first committee session is at 1:30, and I highly encourage you to attend. Also, we are asking people to pledge their time to the National Poor People's Campaign for a Moral Revival, and you can find those cards out in the lobby. People of Kansas, your willingness to return to the Capitol this 2018 spring legislative session not only solidifies the validity of this moment, but it also intensifies this movement. Kansas, are you ready for a year of hard work? Are you ready for the work? Well then, blessed be.